Okay, my name's Nick. This is March the 27th in the morning, year 2015. I've had 2 days on water fast and 2 days on juice fast now. That's two full 24-hour periods water fast, two full 24-hour periods juice fast. The past 24 hours I can't be quite as happy, giggly, bubbly and fun-loving about as the sensation I had of waking up the previous morning, okay, because uh, I had this great morning, then I started to go downhill and I felt bad. Okay, I had a few things to do, just a few appointments to get done, went out, did them fine, but I was feeling a bit spaced. By the time lunchtime came, I was looking grey, I was feeling sick, not at all good, and I decided that I would get another enema done. This was good because it showed the fast was working because I can get much more water inside, which is what you're meant to do. There's a certain fixed quantity of water you're meant to get inside when you do your own enemas at home to clean out the system, make sure all the debris is gone. And initially it went up, there was a bit of tension. Oh my god, am I going to get the next load of water in? Then bam, all of a sudden I can get the rest of the water in. And that was a good feeling. All of a sudden, yeah, it's working for me. I'm getting stuff in. That means I've got more stuff out because I couldn't do that before. And then when expelling, all kinds of stuff. We're talking about different colours, different shapes, different things that's been in there for a long time. And I know this stuff's been in there for a long time because I can tell. Okay, it sort of like came out, and yeah, it was a great feeling of relief, and a lot of the nausea just went, and a lot of the bad feelings just went because like bam, this stuff was out now. Okay, but I still kind of like felt a bit like not really with the world. Doing the colonic, doing the enema was a very very good thing. It just sort of like made things a lot better. But I was still kind of like, what's going on here? Okay, uh, so is this still detoxing? Was this day that I had the kind of like version of the guy from the movie Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead when he had his detox symptoms in the early days? Maybe. Okay, what I'm doing now is like a bigger version of what I tried before. Obviously, I want to have a completely clean system. Alright, I want to be able to absorb food. I want any diseases of malabsorption to be gone from my system. I want to be like reborn inside. Alright, so that I won't have any health problems in the future. I want the existing digestive health problems, which have been plaguing me for a long period of time, which the doctors couldn't help me with. Okay, I want that gone. And the way to do that is to allow the body some healing time, allow the body to expel crud which has been in there through a few dietary mistakes or anything which has been like coating the surface of the body, and that's going to take a few more weeks. Okay, and for this to be efficient and effective, I've got to carry on. And once in a while, I mean, this is like four full 24-hour periods. Okay, once in a while I can still occasionally taste the just now, taste the belch coming up, which means that gas is being produced from something inside, and that thing that I'm tasting is something that I haven't eaten for days, weeks, a long time ago. So there's stuff inside there which basically still needs to be removed, and this is like little pieces of this, that and the other. I've heard stories about people doing a long juice fast of let's say 2 weeks, and then they go and do an enema. Okay, and things that come out are things that's been in them for a very long period of time. We're talking about possibly even years. Alright, stuff that's been like rotting and putrefying. The body has to clean. The body really does have to go through a cleaning process once in a while. And it's only when you withhold solid food, you withhold fiber. Okay, you just have the liquids with tons of vitamins, tons of minerals, all these nutrients going into your system, that the digestive tracts can have the opportunity to clean and get rid of all this stuff in there that's been making you feel like lethargic, and it's been giving you headaches and stomach aches and making you feel sick. Alright, this is the only time it can actually happen. And that's why, the idea of detox is so important. Your regular doctor will just say, oh no, just trust your digestive tract, just trust your organs of urination, your bladder and the rest of that, and your organs of breath to breathe out all the debris. Well, I don't, because history has proven, it's not good enough. These things require assistance. So anyway, end of day 4, beginning of day 5. Some sources suggest that when you're at the end of day 5, then your digestive tract is clean of all the solid food that you've been eating. And when that happens, then what they call is true fasting occurs, because during this time there's still some digestion occurring. There's still things inside you that you've been eating, which the body is still breaking down and giving to you as food. Because your digestive tract is like the hole in the polo mint. It's not the polo mint itself. You put things into the hole in the polo mint, and eventually it becomes the polo mint. All right, that's the way it works. So the digestive tract is not the body. We call it the inside, but it's not the inside of the body. It is a hole running straight through the body in which we put stuff to be absorbed. If that hole running through the body is not clean and clear, then the body cannot take goodness out of food. It cannot be healthy. So this is really important. I go through this process of, these 3 things I'm putting together. I've tried parasite cleansing herbs before. Very good. Okay. I've tried short-term fasts before. Very good. I've tried juices before. Very good. And I've tried enemas before. Okay, that's 4 things. Alright. But putting them all together, that could be where the power could be. The parasite killing herbs, they can kill candida. I have a history of candida. If I've got things rotting inside me, which I plainly have, so I can tell from the experiences I've been having, okay, that's going to be feeding the candida. That's going to be feeding all the yeast and the mold and the protozoa and the funguses and the viruses and the things which can cause disease, things which can leach through the gut wall and enter into the body properly. Alright, and when that happens, then it's going to be bad. You may have an immune system, but if you're perpetually putting stuff in there which your body can't fight, then you're moving on to immune disease territory. Okay, you're moving on to immune disease territory, and that sort of thing is where some forms of chronic fatigue, post-viral fatigue syndrome, that sort of thing can come in. All kinds of other things can happen. You can get things appearing on your skin which you don't want to appear on your skin. In my opinion, okay, and this is just me talking about my opinion today, this is not me telling you that what I'm telling you is the absolute truth. You have to do your own research and find the absolute truth for yourself. This is what I believe is happening. It's an important thing for you to do. In my opinion, don't see this as me telling you what to do. This is me telling you what I think is right for me. Alright? And everyone's got different health conditions, and everyone's body works in a different way. Everyone's body assimilates food in a different way. Everyone's body reacts differently to chemicals and all the rest of that, and has different allergies and different nutritional requirements because of different levels of activity and what it is you're doing in your life and what kind of health goals you've got, of which there are thousands of different types, and that has to be understood perfectly by your nutritionist, alright, like me, okay, before anything can be recommended to you as to a way of living or herbs you should be taking or a combination of foods you should be having or a nutritional profile that's right for you or vitamin and mineral supplements you need to be looking at. Me, I'm taking my vitamin and mineral supplements as well. Some people say in the alternative health world, no, you don't want to take them because you've got no proof that they're going to go into the body. Well, I have some proof because I can tell the way it's affecting me, because when I take them in a certain way, things happen in a certain way, which is good. Alright, so in my opinion, for me personally, it's not a bad thing to take my nutritional supplementation. Especially the B vitamins, the multivitamins, the magnesium, the zinc, CoQ10, all these things. It does me good. Alright, but everything else I'm getting through in the form of juices. Now, I don't know whether you've seen a Breville juice before. It comes with a little pot to collect all the juice. I've been having 2 of those diluted with water to double the volume for each meal, 3 times a day. So I've been having 6 of those little pots as my food. I'm still taking tons of food into me, tons of food, okay, but it's in liquid form. Okay, so I'm still taking like all the, good quality clean calories. I'm taking the vitamins, the minerals, the micronutrients, the phytonutrients that you get from all manner of green vegetables, and so it's a very good thing for me to do. Okay, but I'm just not taking the solids, so I'm hoodwinking the body. Okay, I'm hoodwinking the body into thinking I'm in a fasting state when basically I'm feeding myself loads. But there's no solid fibre, so the digestive system can't think, okay, we're feeding now. And this is when like the cleaning can happen. Okay, I could ramble on about this stuff for a long time, and basically you've probably got things to get done in your life. So carry on following this blog, subscribe, rate, comment, favourite, share, everything else. Carry on following, and I'll carry on keeping you updated with like my opinions of what's been happening here, and the good things and the bad. I'm looking forward to like the end of day 5, the end of day 6, when I know that the food I've been eating has been cleaned out of the system, okay, or I'm pretty sure it will be. With everyone there'll be a different transit time, especially depending on what you've been doing, and then like the real cleaning can happen. So I'll be able to see things coming out of me. There'll be like mucoid plaque coming off the surface of the digestive system. There'll be more in the way of like accumulated debris. There'll be food which has been up there since like I was a kid that'll be coming out. I'm half expecting to see some alphabeti spaghetti coming out, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's going to be like that. And it'll be quite an interesting experience. Remember, this is about cleanliness, it's about healing, it's about getting rid of the candida, getting rid of the source of the candida. Because if you get rid of the source of the problem, then the problem can go. Okay? It's also a question of maximizing nutritional intake, giving the immune system a fighting chance. It's going to be fun.